Is Lance Stroll about to leave Formula One for good? A turbulent period is ahead for Aston Martin, and it's all linked to one driver, Lance Stroll. His frustration with the team has reached new heights, sparking rumors that he might leave Formula One. With Adrian Newey now on board, the pressure's building to make big changes. Will Stroll stay, or will Aston Martin shake up their driver lineup? From poor performances in 2024 to growing concerns about his motivation, the situation looks uncertain. Stay with us as we dive into what could be the end of Stroll's F1 career. Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates. Adrian Newey, the renowned Formula One engineer and Aston Martin shareholder, has reportedly raised serious concerns about Lance Stroll's performance within the team. Newey is believed to think that Stroll may not be a good enough driver to help Aston Martin compete at the highest level of Formula One. Many fans and experts have questioned whether Lance Stroll's continued presence in F1 is purely based on his father, Lawrence Stroll's ownership of the Aston Martin team. While his father's influence certainly plays a significant role, there appears to be more to the story than just family connections. Reports indicate that Stroll has shown signs of frustration with a distinct lack of passion for the sport. His body language during race weekends has suggested that his heart may not be in it anymore. This has raised doubts among team members and fans about his commitment to the sport. What's more, Stroll has been spotted testing rally cars, sparking further speculation that he might be preparing for a future in another racing discipline, perhaps rallying. This has fueled rumors that Stroll may be ready to step away from Formula One and pursue a different path in motorsport. When Adrian Newey, a titan of Formula One engineering, joined Aston Martin, it was seen as a major coup for the team. Newey's reputation precedes him. He's designed championship-winning cars for multiple teams, including Red Bull. But now, Newey's involvement with Aston Martin has brought an entirely new dynamic to the team's direction. Newey's expertise could be pivotal in shaping the team's future, but there's also the question of how he views Lance Stroll's capabilities. Newey is known for being highly selective about the drivers he works with, and it's no secret that Stroll has been underwhelming, particularly when compared to his teammate Fernando Alonso. In the 2024 season, Stroll's performance was lackluster at best, and many have begun to wonder whether Newey's commitment to the team will diminish if he feels his work is being wasted. Could Newey's growing concerns about Stroll's lack of performance lead to a major shakeup in the team? One person who has spoken openly about Lance Stroll's attitude is former Haas team principal Günther Steiner. Steiner bluntly stated that Stroll never appears happy behind the wheel. Whatever happens, he never seems to enjoy it. If his father didn't own the team, I doubt he would still be in F1, Steiner said. This critique raises an important question. Is Lance Stroll truly passionate about F1, or is he simply going through the motions? Despite the growing criticism from both within and outside the team, Aston Martin continues to publicly defend Stroll. Team principal Mike Crack has repeatedly praised Stroll, claiming that with the right car, he could be a championship contender. Crack has even pointed out that Stroll asked for additional driving sessions during the off-season, showcasing his commitment to improvement. However, Stroll's performances on the track don't quite align with these claims. Despite his requests for extra seat time, he's consistently been outpaced by Alonso, and the gap between their performances is undeniable. Enjoying so far? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more news and updates from the F1 world. The 2024 season has been particularly rough for Lance Stroll. While his teammate Alonso scored an impressive 70 points, Stroll managed just 24. Out of 24 races, Stroll was out-qualified by Alonso 19 times, which paints a bleak picture of his competitiveness. Even though the car itself struggled to deliver optimal performance, Stroll's inability to keep pace with Alonso has raised serious doubts about his future with the team. As Aston Martin looks to rise through the ranks of Formula One, it's clear that the team's future hinges on the performance of both drivers. Adrian Newey's input could be crucial in reshaping Aston Martin's lineup and determining whether Stroll remains a part of the team. The stakes are high, as the team is aiming for the Constructors' Championship, and having a weak second driver could significantly hinder their ambitions. So, what happens if Lance Stroll decides to leave Aston Martin? With his lack of enthusiasm and the team's growing frustration with his performances, it seems increasingly likely that Aston Martin may seek a replacement. One name that immediately comes to mind is Max Verstappen, who might be available if tensions with Red Bull continue. With Honda's involvement with Aston Martin from 2026 onwards, other drivers like Yuki Tsunoda or Liam Lawson could also be considered. However, neither is yet considered a title contender. The current grid in Formula One is packed with formidable driver pairings: Leclerc and Hamilton at Ferrari, Norris and Piastri at McLaren, and Russell and Antonelli at Mercedes. In this highly competitive environment, Aston Martin cannot afford to have a second driver who isn't performing at a consistently high level. If they are to compete for the Constructors' Championship, they need a driver who can deliver on race weekends, not just someone who fills the seat. It's becoming more and more apparent that Lance Stroll's future in F1 is uncertain. Will he walk away on his own, or will his father, Lance Stroll, make the difficult decision to move him elsewhere? The fact remains that despite his father's significant influence within Aston Martin, Stroll's performances are simply not up to the standards required by a team with championship aspirations. If Aston Martin is serious about its future and about winning championships, Lance Stroll's time in Formula One could be nearing its end. Looking ahead to the 2025 season, Aston Martin is making significant changes both on and off the track. The team is set to unveil its AMR25 Formula One car with a launch on February 23, 2025. Testing will then take place at the Bahrain International Circuit. Additionally, Aston Martin has undergone restructuring in its management, including the appointment of Adrian Newey as Chief Technical Officer, which further emphasizes the team's commitment to moving forward. Despite the challenges in 2024, Fernando Alonso has remained optimistic about the future of the team. He has emphasized that the 2025 car's development is crucial and that immediate results should not be expected. Alonso's confidence in the team's ability to improve is an important factor in ensuring Aston Martin's competitiveness moving forward. With Newey now involved, the team has the potential to make significant strides, but whether Stroll will be part of that journey remains uncertain. Lance Stroll is at a crucial crossroads in his F1 career. With growing concerns over his lack of motivation and declining performances, 2025 will be his opportunity to prove himself. He must demonstrate the passion and dedication needed to thrive in the sport or risk losing his seat at Aston Martin. Proving himself in the upcoming season is essential if he intends to secure his place in F1 and remain a key part of Aston Martin's future. In conclusion, Aston Martin is entering a time of major transition, with Lance Stroll's future at the team becoming more uncertain. As concerns over his performance continue to grow, it appears that a change may be imminent. Whether this results in a new driver replacing Stroll or his eventual departure from Formula One, the coming months will be pivotal in shaping the next chapter for both Aston Martin and Lance Stroll. This is the wrap of today's video. Do you think Stroll's time in Formula One is coming to an end, or will he prove the critics wrong? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to stay updated on all things Formula One, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next.